In the featherweight division at UFC Vegas 98, you got your boy Jonathan Pearce taking on Pat Sabatini. And I like this matchup for a lot of reasons, especially because it's the featherweight division and this fight is very close in the odds. Pearce 14-6, Sabatini 18-5. You can already see why. Now, there's a major height difference here. Pearce is 4 inches taller. He stands at 6 feet. That's pretty tall for uh, featherweight. Pearce 32, Sabatini 33. They're both right in the prime of their career, right, athletically. Pearce has a 1-inch reach advantage. He's a switch stance fighter, can stand righty or lefty. Sabatini stands right-handed, so we'll see which way Pearce wants to match up with him, opposite or same stance. That's something to keep an eye on. Now, Pearce, 5.3 significant strikes per minute. Sabatini, 2 significant strikes per minute. So major difference on the feet. So you would think, okay, Sabatini has the advantage on the ground. Not necessarily. Pearce lands well over a takedown per round, and Sabatini's right at 1 takedown per round. So we got to dig a little deeper on this one for sure. Like, for example, Pearce, just 58% takedown defense. Not great. He's coming off the loss to David Onama and Joe Anderson Brito back-to-back. He got subbed by Brito in the second round. Before that, he beat Darren Elkins, Makwan Amirkhani, and Christian Rodriguez. So, okay, but not impressive in the last two, to say the least. Sabatini is coming off the loss to Diego Lopez by KO. He beat Lucas Almeida before that. That's a big one by submission. Lost to Damon Jackson. That's where it gets confusing, right? You lose to Damon Jackson, but then you come in and beat a 15-2 Lucas Almeida. And then you fall to Diego Lopez, who, uh, has looked great over the last year or two. So don't knock him for that loss. But the bottom line is both guys are losing as of late. I give Pat Sabatini the edge, although the right guy's got to show up to the fight, right? He can't be showing up like he did against Damon Jackson. He's got to show up like he did against Lucas Almeida. If he does, he's going to win this fight, hands down. But never count out Jonathan Pearce. I mean, he's more active on the feet and on the ground. So it's not often I go against the numbers and the fact that Pearce is a favorite. But Sabatini opened my eyes in that Lucas Almeida fight. And then to see how well Diego Lopez did after Sabatini had a loss to him. So you got to say, okay, I mean, maybe he could do something here. Both guys really good, right? Both guys really good. But I like Pat Sabatini to get the job done. Hard to say how, because you look at the stats, he's down in both areas. Significant, the strike game, stand-up game, and the takedown game. And he's got to be wary of the submission from Pearce at all times, of course. But Pat Sabatini will pull this thing out in a very close fight to move to 19-5 here. Featherweight division, UFC Vegas 98.